Hi there, and welcome to another episode of Diary of a WoT Noob with me, Dwibo. Taking advantage of the recent free day of premium, I've managed to get the Lee to the stage where both the M4 and the T1 Heavy are both researched. I'm not going to worry about the Priest for now anyway. So this will be the last battle on it. Everything's upgraded. I've bunged on the binoculars and camo as usual just because I can. I've been coming and going on this one. If you get a good battle, it can be very, very good. Most tier 4s it can take, given half a chance. Plenty of tier 5s will hurt when you hit them. Get it bad, get it wrong, and it's awful because you just can't hit anything. You can't turn and fight them, and they'll just park up beside you and shoot you. Hopefully that won't be one of those battles. Tier 4 maximum, we're on highway, we got decent enough front armour, so we're probably going to go to town to try and take on their B2 and the other Lee. AMX 40 can be a bit of a pain, it's so curvy and we're pretty close to not having penetration against it.
Time to roll out.
Although it is one of the few tanks we're faster at turning round than, so we could almost flank it. So we'll nip off to town. Don't want to get too far ahead of everyone else because if they swarm me I'm in trouble. And we'll see what develops. The SU's nipping ahead, the A20's scouting, so he should give us a clue as to who is coming up. For now I'm going to take the really wide street. That is a heavy and there's only one heavy in the game, so we know what that is. It looks like there's only two or three, two TDs and another medium. He should be getting out by now, and he's not. He's got stuck in. There he goes. So, if he's only seen them, that should mean that nothing has made it up the hill yet. So if we rock on down to this far corner, there's a house at the other end that we can get to the side of and be able to peer around bestest angle for our gun. We get down to this shed. Sorry about that, didn't want knocking that poor bloke's garage over. There is the B2. So it looks like they're not coming up very far. Snatch that, that was a bad shot, Nige.
Enemy armor is damaged. We finished
Get him
him
in the end.
off.
Get a bit wide here.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
So we got that B2 to our side. Need to be a bit cautious of. There, in fact.
Penetration.
Let our armour take the damage. There we go. While everyone's shooting at me, we're shooting at them. There was another. No, that's the two TDs that got lit up, so we should be clear. Getting down to the bottom. There is the Lee. We're all going to peel off to try and shoot him. And who can... God! One shot by the Hetzer. Again, there you go. That's the derp gun. Here's the AMX that I was saying I didn't really want to meet. But we've got a good angle on him.
That's gotta hurt.
Because he's downhill, which takes away the slope on his armour. Oh, he hasn't gone as far back as I thought.
Penetration.
Taking his slope away gives me a fair chance of penetrating. And somebody else has got him anyway. Valentine at the top. Minimap's still clear apart from him.
Enemy armor is damaged.
This can be a very accurate gun if you give it time to fully shrink.
Gotcha.
And it does. I do like to get that extra beat at the end. Really does seem to give it a chance to finally close. I know it's just made up. That's that Hetzer again, derping for pleasure.
Penetration.
Oh. On the team about him. So we've got an Arty, M2 medium Panzer 3 T28. Presumably that's the T28 that's over. Yeah, T28's over the far side. Hopefully our TD will get back there and deal with him. There's the Stern Panzer. Everybody's coming in on him. It's not going to last, is he? Not going to last at all. And all three of them are over on our cap, so we're safe. We're just going to outcap them as long as nobody does anything silly. And that's a win to us. I really have been having more success just running around like a fool with the Lee than playing it like you think you should. But there you go. Decent enough game, lots of damage to lots of tanks, and a reasonable amount of credits for doing it. So that was it, the end of the Lee. We'll get rid of that, and I think we'll be back with the M4 in just a moment. So here we are, the M4 Sherman. The smart cookies amongst you will have noticed that 1, it's Christmas, and we've got a lovely new backdrop, but 2, I've already played some games on this. I made a goof doing the first video. I forgot to pause it at the end of the M3 Lee, so when I did start it up again for the M4, it actually stopped it, which is a pity because if I remember correctly, I actually got a sniper in that battle and did quite well. We've been doing very well so far. In fact, we've had, where's he gone? Here we are, 6 fights, we've got a 100% win rate, and we've almost killed 1 per battle, which, considering it's still stock, isn't too bad going. I realised quite early that I had muffed the video, so I've deliberately not spent the research points, not got any of the upgrades. The radio came from the Lee, and that was able to be put straight in. The crew have improved a bit, and we've got binoculars and camouflage net mounted because we can. So let's have a look at it in more or less stock configuration and see how it goes. It's an American tank, so good gun depression. The gun's not bad as a tier 4. There's a lot of people online today, 127,000. Christmas holidays. So the stock gun isn't bad, it can penetrate fairly well. I think it was 92mm penetration or something, so that's flat sides of a KV's hull, front of a Panzer IV if he's front on, and get round the side or back of things and you've got no trouble at medium range. So it's not brilliantly quick to accelerate or turn though with the stock tracks and engine, so it can be difficult to get into a good position. I'm getting there too late, to be honest, and I'm tending to take too many risks in an effort to get there on time. So we'll try and play it a bit slower this battle and see how well it goes. Good map for us. There's hills, which means we can make use of our gun depression even if we can't get there. You can see how slow that was to turn then. Very grindy. So looking forward to getting the upgrades fitted. Whether I'll go tracks and engine first because the gun is quite good, or whether I'll go, I probably can't go turret and top gun first because of the weight limits, so probably tracks, maybe then turret and gun and then engine. So let's try and back up this Panzer IV. He'll meet some pals coming over the top. Yeah, he's definitely met some pals. Something hit him really hard. That's somebody with a derp gun. Did a lot of damage. Stug at the back. Crusader running through. Let's see if we can do something about him. There we go. Slip a couple of shots in on him. He's stopped.
That's gotta hurt.
Don't want to push too far forwards and expose myself to those guys. Right, can't go any further there. There's the M7 now. As we were saying, we think somebody's got a derp gun up there, so we really don't want to take a hit if we can help it. Because it will hurt. Could be either of those Stugs, could be the M7. Here comes a Stug over the top. He's taking a... There's the Stug, he's not looking at me. Go for lower plate, missed him. My bad, shell dropped a bit low there, so we'll push up. Keep that Stug highlighted if we can. It's possibly having a look at me. Maybe going to SU as he brakes. Who again is having a look at me, so we need to bail there. There's 3 big guns looking at me. Don't really want to get involved. May sound a bit cowardly, but then I'm a coward. Rest of our team, we got a Stug up on the ridge. This Panzer IV down here, I'm not sure what he's doing. Arty at the back. Again, not entirely sure what he's doing. The rest of them are heading towards the cap circle, so if they can do a little bit of capping. Here we go, let's see if we can get a... There we go, we got a bit of a side angle on this Panzer IV, who's only got the smaller gun. Just need to watch for people coming around the side as we're running reloads. Keep him tracked and damaged. There we go. Oh, we got another Panzer IV coming up here. He's more front on, he's going to be harder. And he's got the derp gun, so long reload. Can we get another shot? Missed him. So we need to watch for that derp gunner. M7 up there, not looking at me, which is lucky. Now he is. One more and then run. Or at least get some front armour onto him. Oh! He's shooting down, he's negating a lot of my angle there, and he's hurting me. And I'm gone. That was something else. Oh, that's the dirt gunning Panzer IV coming over. Okay, not good from us. Got a bit stuck out in the open there. We should perhaps, I don't know, if we'd moved towards the M7 to defeat his gun depression, we'd have had the M4 come, the Panzer IV coming back. But yeah, we probably should have gone towards him. Got our bum safe in that rock there, perhaps. Got a bit surrounded, to be honest. But holding them off is letting our guys cap. Whether they'll manage to cap in time is another matter, because somebody's just driven out of the cap circle. 2 of them. You have to wonder about people who drive towards the cap and then, once they're capping, drive out again. Still, it's their game, they can play it how they like. Now they're getting shot. So, 37 cap, 39. That's going to take another... Oh, it is slow. That's going to be another minute before they complete. They're outnumbered and surrounded. I honestly think they're going to lose this. Especially with Artie still alive. Oh, now you've come back. Yeah, with our M4 sitting up on that ridge line, he's going to get a bit of a toasting. Who else we got? SU-85 has decided to go the long way around to go and get Artie. Well, they might cap this out, actually. No, there we go. Our SU-85... Well, I don't know where he's going. The longest route possible, safe in the knowledge that he's not going to get... There we go. Just slot the Churchill, mate. Yeah, excellent. So that's good. That T-34's on the run. He's going to break cap again. Our Stug thinks we should attack and help him. There we go, that's the arty. We've dealt the blow there. So all we've got is the Churchill that's not on the cap. Their T-34 is Su-85 harrying the Churchill. Churchill just took a big hit there, presumably arty. That was the Stug. And they're going to lose it, aren't they? So an unfortunate loss in the M4. You can see even from that though, it's slow to aim, which isn't good. So you have to, after you've stopped moving, you have to wait quite a long time for the reticule to close. That'll get better as the crew does. The aim time on the gun isn't particularly high either. Slow to turn, slow to accelerate. Once it gets going, it's not too shabby, but it takes a while to get going as well. So you can get to a position and make use of your gun depression, but you can get a bit stuck, like I did there, not being able to turn and all the rest. So I need to play it a bit more in a support role until we can get the upgrades sorted, and then once we have, things should be a lot better. Okay, our Su-85's done something, but he's lost in the end. Yeah, not good from a lot of our tier 5s, to be honest. Too soon to the cap circle without beating the enemy first. So, well, there you go. For a stock tank, we did more than twice, 2.5 times our own hit points in damage, so we didn't do too shabbily. Even with the poor crew, we got 11 out of 15 hits, and even with the stock gun, 10 of those penetrated. So it certainly can do the business, as long as the rest of the team stay alive for long enough to join in. So there we go, the M4, that's going to be a fun tank. I shall probably make use of the coming special offers to put some equipment on there to make it even better, because I think I'm going to be in there for quite a long time. As you can see, accuracy on that gun isn't good, and the aiming time is quite slow. So we need to be getting a bit closer, and for that we need to be researching the tracks, possibly the engine, so that we can get in, use the terrain, get out again, hopefully delivering hits without being hit in return. So I shall upgrade that, practice a bit more, and I look forward to showing you it again once it's really up to speed. So until then, ta-ra!